Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the MidMornGriff download. This is another one where Jen is missing, but we had the rest of the girls in, so it was pretty good. We started with talk of politics, but most of that got cut to spare you the boredom of it. It was a lot of blah blah blah, but then it got good towards the end, so we threw that in where Sian tries to explain the financial crisis, which is pretty ridiculous really. We swiftly moved on from that boring stuff though onto talk of boobs and contraception though, so give it a listen.
Access granted.
You are listening to Griff 97.3 FM. For the last 2 hours you've been listening to The Breakfast Show, which featured Mark O'Flynn, and not many people know this, but Mark O'Flynn is actually the biggest gossip in the whole of Ireland. He actually spends the summer telling kids, stuff about Santa Claus. I'm not saying what stuff over the air, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is Khalees.
Thanks for talking to us, 6-1.
There we go. That was Brian Dobson kicking Mary Coughlin's ass, and that's what I want to do. If I ever get this journalism thing cracked, I want to go on and I just want to get a minister on the news and just kick her ass.
Preferably Mary Harney.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't want to know how much I hate Mary Harney.
We hate her a lot. We hate her. If it wasn't for security that kept her,
We went to questions and answers, and she was on the panel, and it was on about the Portlaoise letters, the fact she ignored them, and it was about the cancer thing, and someone in the audience whose parents had died because of cancer, because of a mistake made by her office, and she sat down with them after the...
Oh, I thought that was absolutely horrendous. The first thing she said to the woman, because I was there as well, she turned around to the woman and said, "How are you feeling? How are things?" What's she supposed to say to that, like? And
she sat there and went, "Oh, you were very good on the TV," to the woman, like, what the...
Exactly, she...
If I was the woman, I would punch her in the face.
I don't think that would be the only thing I'd be doing.
Why, what would you be doing?
Me with my history.
I don't think Mary Harney wears a wig.
No. Where there's a will, there is a way. Anyway, talking about your fighting situation just going on there on your pieces there. What exactly is going on? I haven't read or listened to the news in the last week, which is probably bad.
We're all fecked.
I know about the reason that there's not that many people, like job losses due to the recession, and people not planning ahead even though they knew it was happening, or should I say it was predicted to happen. And what goes up must come down. But obviously people were too busy staying up there and jobs were lost. But at the same time I've been hearing people like where is it that where there's a strike that... Is it here?
Waterford. Crystal.
No. Where there's a strike where people are complaining that the jobs should remain for Irish people and yada yada yada.
Oh, that's in England.
Are you sure it's England?
Yes.
England,
the other day.
England are giving out jobs for Ireland people.
No. English people.
Yeah. Sorry, apologies.
She got a bit confused.
You got very confused.
Yeah, no, but things like that. Like the only most of all the foreign workers, most of the Polish community have gone back because they realised well before everybody else realised that things have gone bad. Realised that there's no money in here.
They make more money in Poland now.
Exactly.
I actually heard about a company outsourcing Irish construction workers to Poland.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
It started already.
Oh my god. See, another thing is, it's crazy because they knew this was going to happen. No measures that I seen or have heard of were taken.
No, they didn't know this was going to happen this way.
No.
This is why it happened.
No, but the thing is, they do know once a balloon goes up, it has to pop at some stage.
True.
Exactly. So
they knew it was good. They didn't realise it would just go pop though. They thought it would go up
deflate
and then
slowly.
They didn't think it would go bang like it did. But
I don't know.
It's all down to American banks lend stuff to people. But in Ireland, 36,000 people joined the dole queues just in January, and they reckon it'll be 400,000.
Just in January?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's more than 1,000 people a day joining the dole queues. So I think what we need to do is get some of those construction workers and build some more dole offices, because people are looking very cold out in the snow. The snow is killing us.
I hate snow.
No, I have said that I did love it for the first 2 days, and now it's just inconvenient.
I haven't had one snowball fight.
Big inconvenience.
I haven't built one snowman. It's disgraceful.
Well, John, in respect to you, you can't really do much with your crippled knees and all that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the cold weather especially.
Exactly. God knows you slipped and re-injured your crippled knee again. We can't have that happening.
You couldn't have that. This show would fall apart
I know.
if I couldn't get in.
Oh, Jesus. We know you and your magic hat and all, you know. Life couldn't get any worse than it is.
Yeah, and you and your magic handbags.
Oh, low blow.
That was
That was a
low.
low blow. Low blow, John.
You started off so well.
I know.
No, it just...
The snow. This is Eskimo weather. Did I ever tell you about the time I hooked up with an Eskimo girl?
Oh, my God.
No.
First of all, this is bad, I know, but did she have... like her... was she
She was gorgeous, right? What happened was, we met in town, and
here, yeah.
yeah, we met in town in a pub. You just wouldn't think an Eskimo would be in a pub in town, but
And how did you... okay, keep going.
but we met anyway. We went back to her place. Had a few drinks. You know, we had a few drinks
After
first.
meeting straight away, Jesus, John, no standards.
On the first night, not straight away. Obviously, we had a few drinks. We were talking for a while. We were getting on really well. Started doing whatever. Went back to her hotel room. She was only over on holiday, and she was actually considered our weather good weather because it was during the
Yeah.
wet summer. But wet is better than snow, she thought. Anyway, she was gorgeous, right? But I couldn't get it up. I just couldn't get into it. It's a joke, Shanna. It's a joke.
Sorry, if all those
I need to explain.
That temporary silence was my face, my mouth wide open, and my eyes. Sorry, can you just say that again?
I just couldn't get Inuit.
Uh-huh.
Because an Eskimo is
That's
another
not what
name
you
for
said the first
Eskimo.
time,
I
no?
said Inuit.
No, that's
I said I couldn't get it up because I couldn't get Inuit.
Right.
Jesus. I had that joke read out on MidMornGriff as well, so that's not me stealing from MidMornGriff. That's I sent that in. He didn't think it was funny either.
It's hilarious.
But still, all this snow, man. It's the roads are in a jock, and nobody can get anywhere. And with the jobs going as well, it's like an emergency.
I just have to point out, if people don't slow down on the roads,
Yeah.
seriously,
Slow
it's
down
ridiculous.
And mind your own business.
No, it's seriously. I was driving up this morning and you people in the outside lane flying it, and then it's just ridiculous. And
It's
then they're
the-
wondering, why there's crashes and why everybody's held
Yeah.
up and everything. And it's just very annoying, especially trucks. Sorry,
Hey,
trucks.
What
seriously.
drives a
Who
truck?
ever thought
No,
Sarah
and
Beale-
my
seriously.
uncle, and my other uncle. And
I
my
don't
other
have a
uncle.
thing, but I don't have a problem with the people. Just slow.
She's an angry
down.
driver. She's an angry driver. Don't
I'm
worry.
not an angry driver. I just.
Have you seen her drive and she's give it out about other people?
I drove to Wexford when
Oh,
there was like
shut up.
to no cars behind or in front of us. The one car she got, she melted out of him. What the hell am I about it? The red one hit the
I did not.
I was like, there's like two cars on the whole road.
Says the girl that was driving down going, oh look, there's field.
Come on,
It's like,
now,
wow, we're in Ireland.
Says the car thief who nearly killed this girl. Anyway, it's all this traffic stuff. It's an emergency. Fashion shows, race nights, sporting events, exhibitions, school musicals, discos and weddings. Give them a call on 01 497 6385 or log on to soundhire.ie. Oh, you just insulted my ad that I did.
No.
Why would
Apparently I speak too fast in my ad that I did for
You
Soundhire.
speak too fast anyway.
No,
What?
It doesn't. It's John.
What was that?
You'd be lucky to
No,
move
when you're
any-
reading things out, you speak too fast.
What was I going to say? Yeah, we never mentioned the fact that Jen, the lovely Jennifer Cobra, isn't here. She's sick. Get well soon, Jen. Text us.
Jen, seriously, you need to give your sisters a help here.
Yeah.
Helping hand. John's just not cutting it with the slaggins. The female.
Not cutting you, anyway. If you text 086 360 3559, get on the BEBO. It's bebo.com/MidMornGriff. That's MidMornGriff. Do it. Was anybody watching TV last night?
I did get the bloody channel
What, Channel 4?
for the boobs.
Oh, I'm going to tell you all about it.
please do.
Sure you will.
First thing I watched before that was this thing, Terry Pratchett, living with Alzheimer's. He's just like writer.
Yeah.
And he's been
I think
knighted.
I've heard of him.
He's been knighted, I think, for he does these nerdy books, but he still does them.
What kind of books does he write?
They're like fantasy. It's like war. What's it?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of
type
the
things.
Rings, that type of thing. But he didn't actually write Lord of the Rings. But he did this thing where he's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So he let a camera follow him around for the first year that he had Alzheimer's, just to.
The first year,
Yeah.
doesn't it like depreciate like really badly the first year, or does it go slowly?
Well, it's different for different people. Like,
okay.
So, like he had one of those beepy things for his keys, you know, where you.
I find them. Oh my god,
Yeah.
they're so annoying.
But then he had to get a beepy thing for his beepy thing because he kept losing his beepy thing.
Oh,
That was low.
But it was they showed him getting a brain scan and stuff, and he's PCA, and he was like, he's really sweet, because what he said was at least it wasn't his wife that had it. That's what he said. Like, that was one of the first things he said about it.
Yeah, because men really can't survive without their females, and it has been proven. John, be quiet. John, be quiet. It has been proven. Like, when men are elderly, like when a couple are elderly.
Oh, and the wife dies.
Yeah, and if the wife dies, like the husband, like less than a year or within a year, dies straight after her. But women tend to last longer than the males do. Power to
Yeah,
women.
yeah. The men die a lot. Like, once a woman dies, the man will be dead in a few years. But although men die,
That's not necessarily true.
Men
though.
die.
No,
Sorry.
it is true. It is
It's
true.
not true.
it happens more. Statistically, it happens more often.
Yeah,
than it
Yeah.
but
doesn't.
it's not every person.
No.
No, not every person.
If you're old and your wife is dying, don't worry. Doesn't mean you're gonna. This is
No, but
really
like,
bad.
Yeah, it's not just stop talking.
it's been known like that men like they just love their wifeys.
They did. We care more. That's our problem.
Yeah, and
We
then
care more. We
obviously
die
once
with
you
broken
go, we're
hearts.
Like, yay! What the stuff we never used to do, we can do now, and then follow you.
That's very...
Yeah, but men are becoming domesticated now. They're learning to cook for themselves. This is old dudes who never cooked for themselves. When their women weren't allowed to work, do you know what I mean? When they were younger.
Yeah, and
So all the women had to do was make the house.
yeah, but the statistics.
All they have to do. Just saying.
Sorry, yeah. No, but nowadays, we're
Have
still...
children, look after the children.
No, we're still in a transitional period where women still tend to do all that, or most of it, and as well as work. But back in the day, they weren't allowed to work. Do you know what I mean? I really sounded very sexist there a second ago.
But that's why we're leaving you quiet
Yeah.
to just keep digging.
So anyway, back to Terry Pratchett.
Go on.
Well, so I can just climb out of this hole that I'm digging myself in. It was his assistant that noticed it, because his assistant kind of was doing spell checks on all the stuff he was writing, and he was spelling it wrong. So he went for a few tests and stuff, and he was doing these eye tests, like they're like two circles, and they're a different piece of Lego. They're two pictures of Lego,
Yeah.
and they say it's the same from different angles, and they say, is that the same thing or is it different? Is it two pieces of Lego or is it
Yeah.
one piece?
Yeah.
And I was looking at them and go, I wouldn't be able to figure that out. So how is this?
Kind of
a
like
big
the
deal?
thing they gave the astronauts for Armageddon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You were watching Armageddon last night, weren't you?
No. I love it so much. So I remember because they had to go through certain tests, and each of them was showing different pictures and what they thought it resembled and all that, like
The only part of that movie I remember is Ben Affleck with little...
animals
Biscuits.
in her. Oh, he's such a guy.
You're unreal.
What was
I
that
think you
about?
have a problem.
It was an intimate moment between a boy and a girl.
Right, I'm gonna take...
Keep going, Terry.
I just smashed myself with a hobnob.
Oh my God, John.
You don't have to share everything that comes into that sick head of yours. You do it like that.
Oh, no, the hobnob was the first biscuits that came into my head there. Anyway.
It's John. It wouldn't be him otherwise.
So Terry's doing all these tests, right? And he's doing all the word tests, and he's acing all the word tests, and he's beating psychologists. But they gave him visual tests. He couldn't draw simple shapes. He couldn't copy a picture of a house or a spring or something.
He couldn't copy or just draw from.
He couldn't
the
copy. They showed him a simple picture,
Yeah.
and he was copy
Oh,
that,
God.
and he would do it backwards, or he just wasn't able to do it. And this is one of the great minds of the 20th century. And he can't do this. So he gave $1 million to Alzheimer's treatment charity, and he was talking to the guy that runs it, and the guy was going, oh yeah, we're very close to a cure, but I think the guy thought he could say whatever he wanted, and Terry wouldn't remember because he was just giving him all this nonsense. He was going,
Yeah, just feed him because he gave him a
yeah,
meal.
he's going, we give Alzheimer's to fruit flies and then take it away. Fruit flies. And then Terry kind of got bored of that, and he decided to go for new age treatments, and he got this mad helmet thing. It looked like Lawnmower Man, and they're putting it shoots LED lights into your head. So just to so it kind of heals the cells apparently, or it stimulates the cells into growing back.
Yeah.
But so he kept doing that, and apparently, but that didn't work either. Like he got to the stage, they got to the end of it, and he just kind of went. He was exactly the same after a year though, so he hadn't got any worse.
He hadn't gotten any. So it had worked in a way, as in it had delayed the process of.
It hadn't gotten any worse, but it takes 10 years before you notice it. Like it starts and takes 10 years, and then you go, oh, I guess I must have it. I'll get that checked out.
What does cause Alzheimer's?
What happens is the what is it? I should have been paying attention. I think it's the cells behind the eyes start to degenerate, or something like that.
Yeah, but like, isn't our memory thing? Like,
it spreads to the memory, but it starts in the eyes.
That's scary.
Yeah. But off that really kind of downer note, we're gonna move on to Boo.
Oh my god, I was so annoyed. At 10:15, I happened to wake up at 10:15 and be like, oh my god, I'm missing the most exciting program of this year. And I did not have the channel, and I was clearly not getting out of bed because it was so cozy, and I was just like, John will be there to tell me, John, please. I know there's a blondie one, and then the old one looking one. I think she's Asian.
Yeah, Minka.
Yeah, I remember the faces, so at least I can match the faces to the story. So shoot.
In case you don't know, we're talking about Mark Dolan, and it was the most enhanced woman in the world, and me. That's me being Mark Dolan, not being me being me. But yeah, he starts off by giving a few facts. He's like 20,000 women in the UK got boob jobs last year, and there's he started talking about the woman who has the woman who was in the Guinness World Book.
Oh yeah,
Guinness Book.
I see the picture of her.
She had 5 litre breasts, 5 litres. I find it hard to carry a 2 litre bottle of water, so each boob being 5 litres, that's just ridiculous. But apparently she had to retire, or she was taking a career break. I don't know what her career is. Her career is having big jugs.
Yeah, probably.
But so then they went and they talked to this woman who, the whole point, the early part of the documentary was like, you used to get away with just turning up and going topless because huge boobs were like, in the 90s they were so like nobody had ever seen it, and it was like new technology allowing them to have super huge boobs. But as we moved out of the 90s, people just became a niche pornography thing. Like nobody really cared. Like people like your one Lola Ferrari was in the 90s. Like after her, like everybody saw him. Wow, like she was a celebrity for just having huge boobs. But then
she died.
Yeah. But people just kind of like nowadays people just don't care about just huge boobs isn't enough. You have to start doing porn and stuff. But he went to so he started talking to people.
So huge boobs and not enough, ladies. Don't waste your money on the plastic surgery unless you're going to do a bit of porn.
That's how you get famous. So then he goes to this house with this couple called Minka and Hank. And Hank introduced himself as Hank first, and then he realised the camera was on, and he went, "No, my name is Woody." Right?
Why would he change his name if
because his professional name is Woody. The first thing about this couple is they had loads of dogs. It was like the Osbournes, right? Because it's these two old people. It's like the Osbournes with huge boobs. Because the guy was like very doddery and
yeah, that's a bit of a harsh comment.
It was the guy was like Sharon, and the girl was like Ozzy. Because she was a bit kind of ditzy, and he was very she was a bit ditzy, and she went quiet at stages. But he was kind of like right. But they had loads of dogs, right? And he met her while he was in the army. He was in Korea. Oh, sorry. And so he met her while he was in the army in Korea, and he'd never seen an Asian woman with big boobs. So he flew her home and married her. And then I'm not sure if they're married; they're partners anyway, but they're together. And
what do you mean? What?
They're partners. They're together. They're a couple.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry,
so,
I heard something else.
Why? What do you think you heard?
I'm not sure if they married their partners as well.
Oh no, I'm not sure if they got married, but they're partners. Anyway. So he flew her over, and he paid for her to have even bigger boobs.
Okay, so she'd already had a boob job, was it? Yeah. Oh, she
Yeah.
naturally had large,
I think
voluptuous
naturally.
breasts.
I think it was natural, but I'm not 100%.
Okay.
But then she was going, because the other one was taking a career break. What's it, Maxie Mounds, the one that's in the Guinness Book of World Records. She's saying, right, now I'm number one. This is Minka. This is the old looking one you were saying that looked Asian.
Yeah, the Asian with the brown hair and the... Oh,
And there was there's a bit, she grabs Mark Dolan. I don't know if you know Mark Dolan. He's a very nerdy looking guy. He's about 6'4", and he's got glasses, and he's little curly hair, and he's very quiet, very English kind of guy.
brown hair, yeah?
Kind of brown, kind of blonde. And she grabs his hand and goes, feel how heavy it is, because he was going, oh, it must be very heavy, you're kind of stupid. And she grabs his hands and goes, lift it. And she had him stood behind him, lifting both the boobs, and he's going, I could walk around like that all day. But
she was very tiny as well. Like, there must be awful back pain she's going through.
And Woody, right, her partner, said he would leave her if she got a breast reduction. He said it in front of her on the camera.
I think I heard that on the ad, saying that he loves big boobs so much so that he's gotten her to do that.
She's old enough. I think she looked like she's in her 50s, right? And Mark,
that'd be so cool being an old lady at 80 with massive gigantic boobs.
but they head towards the ground anyway. They do get bigger as they get older.
Women get those pushchair things that go in front. She just sickle. She just put the tits there. She's walking doing a shopping or something. There's ways around it.
But Mark asked her how long she thought she'd get rid of it, and she said 2 years. And then Woody said he'd leave her. He said he wants her to keep him till she's about 70, so that they can retire.
That's very selfish.
And they live in a huge house and have nice cars and all.
They'd rather live in a huge house. She needs to be mobile.
But what they do is, how they make money is they have a website, like a porn website, and the kind of Woody's there going, oh, she doesn't like doing the nasty stuff anymore, and then she goes, and then Mark asked her why, and she goes, I have to do it. It's for the money. Like, it's disgraceful. But she wanted to be a tennis, and they showed her playing tennis, and she kicked Mark's ass at tennis.
They showed her playing tennis with those bazookas.
Yeah.
My God.
And she was brilliant. She was like, Mark Dolan was like, he was trying to hit it, and she just hit him with the ball every time. He couldn't get his racket anywhere near the ball.
How could she get her? You know.
She was just brilliant. Like, she was a tennis.
This is radio.
She was a tennis coach back in Korea. You could see her from behind when she's doing the serve thing, and you could just see them like those big clacker yolks.
No, because I seen them. I like the worst possible unattractive thing is woman with like veiny situation on her boobs, and the fact that hers were massive, like they were just literally popping out,
and the skin was all stretched.
I could compare, but I'd probably get into trouble on comparing what it looked like on radio, so I'm not.
Are you gonna chesticles? Is that what you're going with?
It was, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I was thinking about getting the biggest boob job for a man. I think that would be,
with what stretchy skin? Where would you get the skin from?
I'd have to do it slowly and build it up.
Yeah, but that's cheating. We normally just shove it all in and boom.
No, but it's not like that. Because the main person on was the girl from Brazil, the little blondie one you were talking about.
Yeah.
This is Sheila Hershey, and she just wanted to break the world record. That's how she started. And she's like the Jordan over there. She flew into the airport and she was mobbed. And they couldn't walk through the mob.
You can't compare Jordan to anyone else because Jordan's unique. As much as people slag her for her tits, she is amazing. She's made her money.
They were mobbed in the mall. She kept getting asked for her autograph and stuff. But then when people stopped asking her, she started asking people, "Do you want my autograph? Or do you want a picture and stuff?" She's running over to it. But She was good looking, except for the fact she wore way too much makeup, except for the boobs as well.
Her clothes, I've seen some of her clothes. Her clothes, like, if you want gigantic tits, you have to make them look attractive with what you wear. Half the clothes she wore there's a point, there's no, trying to fit into clothes and clothes trying to fit you. She just didn't pass both of them. As in her clothes, like, I seen her wearing a dress, I think it was like, what you call those dresses? The ones that go up to your boobs.
Boob tube?
No, not boob tube. Well, it's kind of like the boob tube, but it's a dress type of thing. I seen one of them, and like literally she had her, what do they call it? The areola. That one there. Sticking out like, and here she is.
I'm an expert on boobs, but
she's thinking she's amazing. I was just like if you're going to just cover them up a bit, like lift it up or something.
But she had a pretty face. I don't know why she's bothering with all the huge fake boobage, because but she had loads of makeup on as well, but that was giving her spots. And you could see every time they did a close-up, it just looked rank.
If you wear too much makeup for all those certain people that live in a certain area that wear so much makeup and flicky hair, blondie preferably, very skinny, it gives you spots, okay? Wash it off, minimize, and it's not good for your skin. You age quicker.
But anyway, right, she showed Mark a picture of herself before she got all the stuff done, and she actually looked alright, but she was really
flat, like. Was she flat?
No, she wasn't even flat. She was just curvy. She was good looking, like. But she thought she looked horrible, and her main thing was her dad died when she was young, and she had 11 brothers and sisters, and they were just really poor.
Was she the oldest, or?
No, she was. I think she was in the middle somewhere. But she hated her life, so I think she was kind of trying to change
her complete
person. Do you know what I mean? Oh, now I'm happy. Now I've got big boobs. Blah blah blah. And so she went and she got they showed the surgery where she got the extra saline put in, and then after the surgery she's in the hospital in the bandages posing for a photographer.
God.
Going I'll sell these when I'm selling my story.
John, there's a clip I seen on the ads where they have like these big bags with like, you know, the end of tea bags.
A woman, yeah.
Yeah,
they're the actual implants that these women get.
God, but
they don't fill them up. She got hers filled. She said she might actually go bigger again. Just to break, it's illegal in America to get them that big.
To get them, the Asian woman, big.
Yeah, because there's health problems. But you could do it back in the 90s, but you can't do it now. So your woman, she's from Brazil, but she had to get surgery done in Brazil. And she's had 32 surgeries.
Jesus.
Why would you go through that?
Just for the boobs.
Sorry, but why would you go through all that?
Now, I have to say, if I won the lotto, I would go for a boob job.
Really?
But I'm a confident person. I'd go for a boob job, just I don't know, to say I got big boobs. But not like massive big boobs. There's people that just do it for the novelty of them. This
is the thing. The majority of men don't actually like fake boobs. We like big boobs. We don't like fake boobs.
Yeah, but how you would not notice the difference?
Wouldn't notice to see them, but as soon as you got near them.
No. With the latest technology they have been, like, I have a friend of mine that got a boob job, yeah? Mm-hmm. Her fella, they got married recently, and her fella doesn't even still know she's got fake boobs. She hasn't told her. Her parents don't even know she's got fake boobs.
How do her parents not know?
Because she didn't tell them. She's like...
But she walked in with bigger boobs one day.
No, but the thing is, she doesn't live with them, so, you know, she was like, oh, I'm going on holiday and whatnot, grand. She came back. It happens to women sometimes. Boobs just grow.
Boobs just grow. Like, do these women, they go to Chernobyl, they come back, they have superhuman boobs.
No, but that's what I mean. Her fella, she's just married him, and she hasn't told him. And he is none the wiser.
Maybe he never felt boobs before.
Seriously, he is so hot. I'd be surprised if he has not felt any boobs before.
Maybe he just knows. Maybe he felt he didn't need to say. They have an understanding.
No, men are stupid that way. What's you say a pair of boobs? It's a pair of boobs. Soft, hard, squeegee, whichever way. It's still a pair of boobs.
Just a scar, first of all, so we've not looked at them close enough. No, you can't do it without getting a scar. They have to cut your boobs open.
Not all the time. There's ways of doing it where you don't have.
I know you can get some under here and all this.
Yeah, you can get like a tiny incision underneath there that heals over time. And if you
but it's still a scar. You've had surgery.
No, if you rub the right stuff, like your scar goes away eventually, like it does. I know.
It's only 6 months or something, isn't it? After 6 months.
Exactly. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's not like he's going to be like, let's see underneath your boob. Do you have a scar? Are these real or not? No. There you go, John. You learned something new.
I did.
For a boob man, you should have known that.
I still don't believe it. I haven't had my hands on fake boobs ever.
You're lucky she got married. Otherwise, I'd have asked her for you to come and feel her. I'm sure she'd have been like, no problem. Just put them on the table.
Send us a picture. If Shanna's mate is listening, send us a picture. Actually, can we get 3 of Shanna's mates to send Shanna a picture to her phone of their boobs, and I'll tell her which ones are the fake ones.
All the girls are flying to Lanzarote this morning. The flight should have left, but you know, because I'm a studious person, did not go.
If the plane got off the ground, because the old snow.
Which it is doing right now.
Anyway,
anyway.
That was the boobs. This is the song. There we go. You had the Groove on just before the break there, and the Groove are playing in Eamon Doran's on the 11th of February. Doors open at 8 p.m. and they're supported by Class A's. That's Redzer, Terra Wirtz, New Sense, and more to be announced there. A bunch of rappers are going to be supporting the Groove. The Groove played the launch party on Monday, and that was with thanks to Soundtour, who really hooked us up. We got a text in saying Woody is the most excellent stage name ever, in reference to Woody from the Big Boob Show. And then we got another text in saying, John, you are a perv. Apparently I'm a perv.
Yeah, you can
Well
understand that
done,
one.
young ladies. Finally, somebody spoke out.
We got a BEBO message from Emma Brady, which I think is Rachel's sister, who said we technical difficulties and she wants us to play something a bit calmer. And yeah, can't see it happening. News stories. We got some news stories for you. Okay, I'm gonna read you the headlines and you tell me which one you want to hear. Right, there's man who sprayed fox urine faces felony charges.
Okay.
Lost thief holds up in bank lavatory. Or Chinese... Oh, there's actually 4. Chinese man, 99 years old, on trial for swindling. Or Peter's Veggie Love ad banned from Super Bowl.
Okay, I want...
I don't care. Whichever.
Last one.
The last one.
And I don't get to pick one.
No, we'll go with that one first and
Okay.
then pick another one. Right, so PETA, whatever they're called, the Protection of Animals group, did an ad like encouraging vegetarianism. I'll read you the article. This is from PETA's own website though. A PETA ad which featured a bevy of beauties who are powerless to resist the temptation of veggie love was deemed too hot for the Super Bowl. NBC rejected the video because of its rubbing pelvic region with pumpkin and a woman screwing herself with broccoli and more. And I watched this. I watched the ad on the...
Of course you did.
Of course I did. It was very saucy.
Broccoli.
There was a woman...
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
No cucumber, no?
No. They didn't want to be that obvious, I don't think. I think they wanted to be a bit subtle. But
Jesus.
it was so mad. It's great. They got all these models that just...
Like voluptuous big boobs ladies, like the ones
No,
in black
they were
and
more
gold,
kind of modelly. Although there was one or two kind of curvy, but it was mainly modelly. They're trying to... Actually, I think they were skinny because they're trying to go... If you eat vegetables...
You got skinny.
Yeah,
It's because you've nothing else to eat.
I know.
I don't know. I'm not impressed with that ad.
Not impressed with that ad. You haven't...
Why did they have males doing it?
I don't know. Well...
Hold on, let me think about that. Don't answer 1 second.
Just would have been awkward, a man with some broccoli.
He could have broccolied, you know.
Could have cut a hole in the pumpkin. Anything?
Oh, God, John.
Okay, so what story do we want to go to next? We want to go man sprayed fox urine
Yes.
faces. Yeah. Alright, this happened in Minnesota in the States. And a man who sprayed teens with fox urine to keep his yard from being toilet paper now faces felony charges for allegedly possessing a stolen military issue night vision goggles. The man was charged Tuesday in Kaneohe County with a felony count of receiving stolen property. He also faced a misdemeanor charge of theft, but 2 other misdemeanors were dismissed. The charges stem from a September 16th homecoming incident in which a man sprayed teens with a squirt gun filled with water and fox urine. The man has said he was trying to defend his property. The man said he's innocent and that he gave the night vision goggles back to his son, who took them while serving in the Marine unit. The man said his son followed what he thought were proper procedures and held on to them until he was told to turn them over. The way his son got the goggles was a grey area, according to this bloke. And the man's son was also charged with receiving stolen property. So he got in trouble. Not for spraying fox urine onto...
The question is, how did he get fox?
I know.
That's I can't get my head around. Unless, like, he was going round. You know, keeping the foxes, like...
Where did he get fox urine? That's, like, people don't have pet foxes.
No, excuse me, wait 1 second. Unless he found foxes from nowhere, caged them, put, like, bottles or a catheter
Why did it need to be fox urine?
down there. It's the only other way I could think he could get fox urine. But, like...
Why didn't he just pee in the thing himself? Instead of
It
going
is the obvious.
Instead of going to all the trouble of getting fox urine.
Oh my God! Well, it was his house teepeed in the end.
No, because he sprayed them with the fox urine.
Would you really want to?
It could have been worse. It could have been skunks, like scent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have made life worse.
But again, where would he get that to?
Like I said, stick the bottle on.
Yeah, but then he would have got sprayed with skunk stuff himself. Like, you go, what the fuck you right now, please.
Oh, John. And his son, why did
Bit of tomato juice. Remember we talked about that on Monday? Bit of tomato juice in your hair.
Oh, yeah, that's true. No, but at the same time, yeah. Why did his son's not, like, why did his son steal night vision goggles?
He didn't steal them. Apparently he was in the Marines.
He just didn't give them
back. According to him, he just never gave them back. He didn't do it on purpose.
No, but like they were his pairs, you know.
From the army, yeah.
Oh, but then why did he get into trouble for Daddy's fox urine situation?
Why did he need night vision goggles? Is another thing.
I'm pretty sure it was probably dark and he was.
You know what? I
could just have a picture of this owl fella just sat in the bushes with the night vision goggles. And the fox urine, kind of like, he's been in the army, kind of having flashbacks to Nam, going, you don't know my life. I'm going to war. Okay.
With his little water gun full of fox urine.
We've time for probably another story. Do we want to go with lost thief holds up in bank lavatory or Chinese man 99 years old?
Chinese man.
Okay. This is from Beijing. Now, people...
Okay, I'm just going to point out your one with the Hoover is back.
Okay, one of you go out and give out to her, and I will read it. Oh, yeah, but then you won't be able to... Right, where's Rachel? Anyway. Oh, I'm going to kill someone. Beijing. A 99-year-old Chinese man has gone on trial in Beijing accused of swindling some 750,000 yuan. That's £67,000 from an American, the oldest criminal defendant ever in the city. Domestic media said on Wednesday. Zhao Zhiping, born in 1910, claimed to be a former provisional governor during the nationalist rule of China when it ended the communist power. Communists took power in 1949. Zhao said he had close connections with the government leaders and he could help unfreeze assets of former nationalists held in the United States. The report said, without elaborating, they didn't really elaborate on how he swindled these people, but he just said, I used to be involved in the government and I can get his money. But due to his age, he was released on bail.
What? So if you're an Elman and you go stealing, you get
special benefits.
You get special benefits because you're old and you're not sent to jail.
Apparently because he has poor hearing, but he denied all accusations in court. He could be jailed for at least 10 years if he's found guilty.
Oh, so it's pretty much, did you steal this? What? And how did you manage to get through this? Sorry?
But I just don't know. People give out about China saying, they're all, they bundle you into a van and take you off somewhere. But this guy, he's 99. They're going, we'll give him bail.
So basically, if you're old and you're in Ireland, okay, and you want to do something before you go down that, you'll think of.
If there's any old people listening, okay,
John had to
I would like a new... What would I like? What CDs are out now? What CD do I want?
I don't know.
Or DVD, actually, right. The Dark Knight. If you're old and you reckon you could get away with shoplifting, we're in Griff College on the South Circular Road. Just
condoning violence, yeah?
No, not violence.
Just stealing,
just kind of, we're not encouraging anybody break the law, but if you happen to accidentally find a copy of The Dark Knight in your bag or under your coat while you're walking out of HMV, and you don't want to go all the way back to HMV to bring it back, you can just drop it in to Griff College and say it's for the mid-morning crew. But anyway,
just tell him it's for John.
Yeah, just tell him it's for John.
Yeah.
We will play no part in this at all. Elderly theft.
Okay, this is I've been talking about this since Monday. We have an exclusive track from Humanity. This is off the new album. I don't think it's been played on the radio anywhere in the world, maybe in Germany or something. But this is Humanity with Straight Lines.
as I was saying before, it's not just about, contraception. It's about, about feelings, about emotions, about, how to negotiate, how to say no when you want to say no, and how to sort of to get the kind of the tools to be able to manage, relationships and sexuality in a way that works for the students.
Okay, and you're going younger again. Apparently, you're taking the Dutch approach of making books for children.
Well, we've got lots of different resources for parents and also for students, but we have a book called Busybodies, which is for 5th and 6th class. So that's obviously the kind of like the older end of primary school.
Okay.
And it has a class. The book talks about puberty, and it talks about all the different changes that kind of goes through that young people go through at that time of their life. And so it's used within schools and also for parents. So anyone who's seen it, who's seen the book and used it, they love it. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. The animations are lovely in it, and it's a great way of getting young people to kind of to learn about the subject matter, which will be a part of their life as they grow up.
I'm going to have to check that out. I think that's actually at Shanna's reading level. The main thing is, or the main reason we got you on though today was to talk about the competition, the Valentine's competition that's going on with crisis pregnancy.
Absolutely. Well, what we want to get everyone who's got brilliant writing skills to be able to enter our competition. And even if you don't, you might as well give it a shot. What we've done is this Valentine's Day, we want people to think flowers, think chocolates, but also to think contraception. We are going to be running an e-greeting for Valentine's Day that we're going to send out. And what we would like is for people to put in their entries. We would like them to write something. It needs to be under 100 words, but to write something that promotes the benefits of contraception. So it can be anything at all. It can be a poem. It can be a sonnet. It can be a rhyme. It can be a rap. It can be whatever someone wants it to be, but the only thing it has to be, it's got to be under 100 words, and it needs to promote the benefits of contraception for sexually active adults. I think that for lots of people, and obviously the work that we do here is to prevent crisis pregnancies. Lots of people are in a relationship when they experience a crisis pregnancy. So we know that, say, 71% of women and 80% of men who have experienced a crisis pregnancy are either in a relationship, a steady relationship, they're living together, or they're married. So even it's important that people, correctly and consistently use contraception. Any time that they are going to have sex, if they don't want to get pregnant, nor if they actually want to have an STI. So what we want is we like to get people to enter the competition, and they can do so by visiting thinkcontraception.ie for more information. The closing dates for entries it's at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, February the 10th. And there's terms and conditions there. We've received some entries that are incredibly creative. So there's stiff competition there, but we would very much like people to enter the competition. So they're going to win a prize of €200 voucher for One for All, and then we've also got some kind of runner-up or consolation packs of a Think Contraception and T-shirt and the tins and some funky stickers and stuff. So we'd very much encourage people to have a look at the website, look at all the information that's there, and then enter the competition.
I just came up with one just there. Do you want to hear it? Tell me how well I'll do. Sorry, Andy, you there?
Yes, sorry. The line kind of can be a little bit faint sometimes, so sorry if I didn't hear you there.
Sorry about that. I just came up with there, and I just wanted you to tell me what you think of it. Okay, you ready?
No. I'm not on the
okay,
on the panel now.
I know you're not, but just give me your opinion on it anyway, since we have you on the line. Okay. I love your face. I love your body. Hang on a second while I put on a Johnny. What do you think?
Might as well submit it. The judge's decision is final, and I am not on the judging committee.
Okay, you don't sound too optimistic. The website is thinkcontraception.ie, is it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, we've been talking to Enda Sol from the Crisis Pregnancy Agency and Think Contraception, and this is Johnny Cash. Thanks very much, Enda.
Okay, thanks a million.
Okay, and before Leopold we had Fatal Deviation, and obviously didn't work on the radio, but we gave it a shot. Rachel was outside watching it, and she was cracking up. She thought it was hilarious. But
Yeah, that's what she told you.
no, you heard her laughing. No, but we got a text about it as well that I'm after losing. But it was a long. Oh, here it is. No way. Who knew that Mikey Graham had an acting career before he went to LA? Excellent, and that's from To Race It in Dublin. But did you know Mikey Graham was
I
in a
still
movie?
don't know who you're talking about.
Guy from Boyzone that nobody knows.
No.
Well, okay.
That ends that conversation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, Sarah knows who she is.
I
knows
do.
Who, and she's going to watch that when she goes home.
I'm not.
I could tell you are.
No.
Okay, maybe not. 'Cause Sarah loves boys. Anyway,
I don't love Boyzone.
we've got to chat.
Mad about the boy, Sean.
We're gonna do our regular feature, which is where we solve problems. So I'm gonna give you. I think I got 3 or 4 here. Okay, so there's me and my mom. That's a short one. I'm so lost. That's another short one. I love fat bellies. That's a bit longer.
I love fat bellies. Let's do that one.
Okay. There we go. I love fat bellies. Right, so I really want my girlfriend to gain 50 pounds because when I do her, it doesn't say do, but you know what I mean.
Yep. You're so good at pick a different word, but you know, we won't go there.
Why do you hear this? I really want my girlfriend to gain 50 pounds because then when I F her, I'd F her so hard she'd never need to be F'd again. I really like chubby girls. She's kind of chubby.
My God, we need help.
But I need some fat to
Daddy.
grab hold of.
Why did you say
And I
that?
want to stuff her until her fat belly is so soft and I'm not even going to finish it.
We're not even going to justify that with
No.
a comment. We're not even going to go there. Next.
What's your advice for chunky love 18?
Get a life and get over it.
Why are you going out with her if she's too skinny for you in the first place? That's not fair. John, that was an atrocious idea. Oh my God. Seriously?
I should probably read these before.
You think?
You think?
Anyway, right, so the other ones are me and my mom, I'm so lost. Why not trust him with your fears and issues? Or falling down the rabbit hole.
Falling down the rabbit hole.
Okay. I was in love with a guy who loved me back, but I moved away, and now we're seeing other people. And he tells me that if I were there, he'd be with me. I won't move back. No way. I'm finding it hard to see new people. I'm feeling ugly, unwanted, and small. He seems to be falling in love with his new girl, and as much as I want him to be happy, I hate him for it.
That's selfish.
That's from Mothership, who is an idiot, from what I can tell.
Yeah, and that's selfish. You moved. Get
Next.
over it. Leave him be happy if that's what you're really.
I think we're going to go through this whole website, and
I think you need to filter
There's-
some of it.
there are 1,000. No, there are something like 1,800 posts on this, so we're going to go through them all if we have to.
An average adult produces about half a litre of fluctuant gas, basically farts, per day, resulting in an average of about 14 occurrences of farting a day.
I've been at it this morning.
Thankfully, you're in a separate room.
I've been pressing the button so you don't hear them, but they've been... Phew.
That would explain the smell of man in here.
No, that was from other people.
What other people?
We wanted to
Who was
make
in my
copies.
studio? Who was in my studio making man smells?
So people drink the urine of a pregnant woman to build up their immune system.
Okay, that's kind of.
How do you feel about
rotten.
that? Never mind drinking your own urine.
But only pregnant women.
It says it, yeah.
This sounds harder to get than... Well, it's probably easier to get than fox urine.
Oh my God, that is true. Because, but then how would she?
How would she what? A cup.
Yeah, let me just get you.
She's not peeing straight into the super soaker or whatever the guy used to spray
Super
this.
soaker.
You know, the water gun. Your man used a squirt gun to spray the kids. In case you weren't listening earlier, we were talking about a guy in Minnesota who sprayed fox urine on teenagers who were trying to TP his house.
And it worked, but he got jailed.
Yeah, he got jailed for having illegal.
Military equipment.
Yeah, for
Night vision goggles to be precise. But yeah, 1 out of every 4 kids in the US is overweight. I think that fact is wrong. It is 1 out of every 2 children in the US is overweight. They have, like, their obesity amounts are really bad.
There's one about chocolate on that, and it's kind of scary.
Approximately 1 to 2 calories are burned a minute while watching TV. John, that would explain your skinniness.
What?
Approximately 1 of 2 calories are burned every minute while watching TV.
Well, I do watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, I know. Look at you now.
I start burning off more calories with some of the TV I watch, but let's not go into that. It's football. I get stressed during football is what I'm saying.
Have you ever tried eating upside down?
What?
What?
Have you ever tried eating upside down?
Have you?
No.
But why are you...
Why are you...
I lie. I think I may have.
How can you do that?
How do you... May have?
Get upside down, chew, yeah? And then...
How get upside down?
How do you get
Is this a handstand or is this in some sort of fairground
it could
situation?
be a handstand, yeah?
Okay.
Or you could be like lying at the edge of your bed on my knee. Sorry. You could be lying down at the edge of the bed, yeah? And you have your head leaning over. And you could be eating. But the interesting fact about eating upside down,
I was
Sarah,
wondering where you were going to get this
just
from.
in case you're ever... John, just for
No, that would be
listeners
very hard.
out there, John has experimented...
Getting upside down.
I just tried to get upside down on my stool, and it was very hard to eat like that.
No. You can. It is possible, and the interesting fact about it all is the food still ends up in your stomach.
Yeah, it's
Where do you think it was going to end up?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna,
No, the muscles force it. It's not gravity that makes you eat.
Yeah, well,
It's the muscles in your throat.
I thought it was an interesting fact because I tried it and it clearly didn't go down.
Oh, a few minutes ago it was, I don't remember. Now I definitely tried it and it definitely worked. What made you think, do you know what? I want to eat upside down.
Do you remember the Sabrina?
Which episode?
No, Sabrina in general. Sabrina
Yeah.
in her teenage age.
Yeah.
Have
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yes. Did you know she's got 2 children?
Yeah.
I didn't know. This is the first time I've seen her since
Sabrina.
I haven't really seen her do anything much or, make her life any way exciting or
But
acting.
she was eating upside down?
No. She has 2 children is the point. And she's trying for another one.
Okay, now question. Where is the eating upside down coming from? When you said it was Sabrina. Now please, just enlighten us all.
I just looking at this website and it's just saying if you eat food standing on your head, the food will still end up in your stomach. And then it just made me think of a slight incident that I may or may not have had when I was so many years younger.
That could
That
be
I
any
tried.
time between like 1910 and now. You didn't escape from China after being arrested for a swindling incident, did you?
Well, go to
Okay.
China and the Elvins they allow you to do whatever you want.
We're now joined by Rachel Brady, and I managed to turn your mic on today because I forgot to do it yesterday.
Woo! Rachel!
Hi,
So
how
we
are
can hear
you?
you properly today. You liked Fatal Deviation, didn't you?
I loved it. I think I loved it because of the shit acting, so you had to have seen it, and
Yeah.
the fight scenes were amazing.
Did you see the bit where he jumps over the car?
Yes.
Okay, the whole thing. You have to watch the whole thing.
Is it a film?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
There's 8 parts. We only watched the second part today.
Love
Thankfully.
Mikey Graham as well.
Did you see his floppy hand when he was giving out here, man?
Oh, it was very good. Okay, well, I'm here with the 5 things for you to do this evening. And the first thing I'm going to say is go onto the web and check out the Oxygen site, because a few bands have...
Is this about Blur?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard this before.
Blur are going to be headlining Oxygen this year, is it? Or
They're
the
playing
headline?
They must be on the headline stage.
Yeah, they
I'm not
must
sure
be.
if they're going to be doing the top.
Yeah, so tickets I think are on sale Friday the 6th of March, but I think you can get preview tickets or whatever
You can
like
get
on the
early bird
website.
tickets.
Yeah,
I
if
got
you're
I got
a
the email
member.
today about it.
Which is very exciting, so go onto that site this evening. And then to go out, Thursday night's a bit of a Quins night. I don't really like Quins, but like free entry.
What's Quins?
Quins.
Drumcondra.
I've never been
It's
to
an
Quins.
experience.
No, I don't live anywhere near Drumcondra.
I
No,
know,
it's
but
an
it's a
experience.
student night. Like
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have told John now. He's going to wear his best hat, the magic hat.
John, you'll pull in Quins. You'll
Oh,
pull
you
in
will.
Quins.
Believe me.
So the magic hat will get me a magic handbag in Quins.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then JLS are playing in the Button Factory tonight.
Tonight? No way!
Who are JLS?
The Raw X Factor.
Yeah. But tickets are €20.
Tickets?
Yeah, which is
We have
ridiculous.
to pay for them?
Yeah, I wouldn't really pay that in, but that'll be fun. Anyway, the cinema
Where did they
tonight.
come in?
Hold on,
Sarah
no,
just
no,
said something
I can't say it on
to-
air because I'm not supposed to know yet.
I don't know. I was
Oh, but you didn't just give it away, though.
I didn't say anything.
I was just going to say something about Sarah loving JLS. You should go totally watch them.
Yeah, shouldn't I?
Anyway, JLS, where did they come in X Factor?
Third.
Or
Who-
Rick
Second,
Foster.
second,
I don't know.
second, because the little cute guy. Wait,
Owen.
yeah.
Owen won.
No,
Who
he
won?
came third, and
Oh,
won Alexandra.
You won that
Sorry,
Ruin
bad
Hallelujah
hair.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
The one with the bad hair. My God, all these stylists, hairdressers should be fired.
Yeah, they should get hair like mine.
Yeah, let me move on from that too.
You mean like the women should have hair like you?
Everybody should have hair
Oh,
like me.
John, your hair changes every day. Ladies, check out John's BEBO page. He has different hair for different days.
Speaking of which, you need to get pictures of you people up on our BEBO page.
That's why I brought my camera today.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, in the cinema tonight, I'm just going to say go see £7 in the
That's meant to
Savoy.
be awful.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
supposed to be drawn out.
The new films are out like tomorrow. Like they're starting tomorrow, so just go see this. It's on at like 6:15, and
Don't,
it was
don't
given
bother.
7.6.
Don't bother. What you
out of
should
10.
Do, what you should do is you should stay in and watch.
But just stop
Wait,
interrupting her.
me.
Right, go.
I get 5 minutes on the show. Anyway, yeah, stay in tonight and watch Bend It Like Beckham.
Which was actually quite a good film. That's your woman from ER. I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm in
Keira
the
Knightley's in it
Keira
as well,
Knightley.
but she's looking,
Yeah.
she looks a bit rotten in it.
I like her.
Anyway, it's on RT2 at 9, and then Skins is on E4 tonight at 10 o'clock. Yeah, which is the third episode of the new series. Then Willie White in the Laughter Lounge Comedy Club is on tonight. Why is
John,
that
be
funny?
quiet. John, be
Enough.
quiet. John, be
Anyway,
quiet.
tickets from Ticketmaster, €28, a bit dear. But that's it, yeah. Here's the 5 things to get up to
It's like,
tonight.
so you rushed through them and now you've used up only 3 minutes of your 5 minutes.
Right, okay, well,
So as I was going to say, instead of going to see £7, stay in and go on YouTube and watch all of Fatal Divorce.
No. Instead of going to watch £7, go watch Valkyrie. I thought it was really good.
I don't know. Supposedly Tom Cruise doesn't try to have an accent in it or anything.
No, it's not
supposed to be-
about
probably
the
'cause he
trying.
can't.
It's about, like, I didn't know anything about the Nazis and all that stuff till I watched that film, and I was very educated. Although I was slightly disappointed that the huge bomb that he did let off.
Is it fiction or fact?
Bit of both.
Wait,
Jack.
no, not. I mean the whole
Yeah.
story of this attempted slash. Oh,
The Valkyrie thing?
Yeah.
I think it is true.
alright, okay.
It is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
If not, ladies, go watch Bride Wars. Yeah, ultimate.
Is it good?
No.
Here. We're doing the movie reviews tomorrow. Let's not go jumping and going here.
These are old movies.
Alright, we can talk about it.
Well, let's talk about Ben Like Beckham.
Yeah, but like, did you not watch Bennett like that?
I've seen it before. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I
Why?
didn't think it was
Because
great.
Keira Knightley.
Just because of
I
the
like the-
storyline.
I like the bit where Keira Knightley's in her bra doing some training.
It's not a bra.
Isn't-
It's
what's
sports.
his name in
It's
that?
very
top.
small top.
It's vest.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers
Some
is in that,
sort.
isn't he?
Yeah.
See, there goes
He doesn't
that.
look
Jonathan
well in it,
Rhys-
though.
You
No.
managed to switch the thing about the movie too. Like his boobs.
She doesn't have boobs.
The show should just be called the Mid-Morning Boob Show.
No, because then there's 3 boobs too. 3 pairs.
3
per se.
boobs.
John,
3 boobs between the trees.
3 pairs of boobs.
And one of them has
One of
2,
John,
so...
No, John, not a hope is it going to be called the Mid-Morning Boob Show, ladies.
But Jonathan Rhys-Meyers in Bend It Like Beckham, he's Irish, and he puts on the worst Irish accent ever. I was going, who is
Does he
this?
have an Irish accent?
Who is this English guy trying to put on an Irish accent? He's doing a horrible job of it, because I didn't know who he was.
He's hot though.
That's why I hate him.
He's
in
not
that,
hot.
though.
No, definitely not.
No, in the was it the Hugo Boss ads?
Is he still on alcohol?
Probably.
Because remember he went
He
mad at
probably
Christmas?
drinks occasionally and has called himself an alcoholic.
He went mad at
Which a
Christmas.
lot of
No, he
people do.
went mad at Christmas saying he got kicked off a plane or something.
Oh, I remember that. Wasn't he on the Late Late Show? That
Yeah, he was on that night.
I think I like it because of the whole controversy of religion, culture, and all that. And here she wants to be a footballer instead of get married. I like it because she's such a rebel like me. Like,
Okay. Right. Come here, Rachel. See this Emma Brady
Yeah.
that left us a comment on the BEBO. Is that
Yeah.
your sister?
Yeah.
She's hot.
Oh my god. She's listening now. She's
The
gonna.
magic hat.
Her ego will just boost. Hi, Eva.
Okay. Well, you've been listening to the mid-morning show on Griff FM. Again, we just want to say get well soon to Jen, who couldn't
Missed
make it
you,
in
Jen.
today. We really did miss Jen today. She would have stopped that fatal deviation.
She totally would have.
But you
Anyway.
don't listen to us.
No. Anyway, this is the Gaslight Anthem with the 59 sound. Thanks very much for listening.
Bye now.
There you have it. That was episode 4 of MidMornGriff. That contraception competition is over now, so don't bother entering that. Also, you may have heard us mentioning Bogger Kung Flu Flick Fatal Deviation. That's because I tried to do a commentary live on air, but we had to cut that because it just didn't work. But do check that out on YouTube because it is hilarious. The old folks let me down. No pensions brought Batman for me. I was really disappointed. Anyway, more next week. Cheers for listening. Bye.